Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob the Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have an interesting video. We're going to do a little tuning and perhaps put some skiffs in this knife and take a look at it. All right, so let's get into this. All right, today I'm going to be disassembling the BladeBinge collab exclusive with Crispy Donut Community, the Hansen WXL, which is the Wharncliffe extra large Hansen. So we're going to take a look at this guy. This knife was given to the channel by BladeBinge out of the kindness of their heart to, I don't know, celebrate the channel. I mean, I think there's some recent purchases made, and it was probably, you know, didn't hurt them because I sold quite a few knives and bought quite a few knives. And then a lot of you guys were like, you need to create a Rob's, you know, knife binge kind of, Rob's Nerdy Knives Binge or something evening when you go shopping at BladeBinge. And I mentioned it to Eric, and he said, you know, I said, I'm not asking for anything. I was just thinking, I just thought it'd be cool if you happen to have a few extra stickers, since I'm about to hit 7K and been doing a lot of stuff there on BladeBinge, would you consider sending a few stickers? And he said, sure. I absolutely had no expectation of, why do I have all this dust? Sorry, that's my dog hair. Had no expectations of, except maybe a few stickers, like when I go to Blade Show and I'd get like some stickers and maybe a koozie or something like that. He not only sent a knife, he sent like some shirts, he sent a hat, I mean, and a flashlight. That's going to be another giveaway. Thank you again, Eric. I appreciate you and BladeBinge so much. You not only cost me a lot of money, but I appreciate you guys as people because you guys are amazing. And you make the knife community better, so I appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this, and we're gonna, you know, swap out some stuff and see what skiffs it takes, because I'm excited. I'm pretty sure they're T8s all the way across. So let's look at this. This is the Crispy Donut Community. Yeah, it's all T8. So I'd like to put skiffs in there. I think it would be really, really cool to have them in there. So we're gonna have to take all of those off. I think, are those T6s? Those might be T6s. So we are gonna need a T6 for the clip. And the clip is titanium, which is cool. Got a little stuff caught in my pockets. My pants are ripped up from so many knives. It's not even funny. Captive pivot. So here's the track with the detent ball. This is what's called a tang of the blade, if you didn't know that. That's what the lock bar engages on. This is an over travel stop. This is the over travel stop. This is the steel bar insert. So it's an over travel stop steel bar insert. It's dual purpose. Sometimes they're separate, sometimes they're dual. This one's dual purpose. When they're separate, usually it's like a little round pivot kind of thing over there. That's what you see on Chris Reeve knives and some other knives out there. Kinder knives, they have them too. All right. And I find this is really cool. This is titanium. See, no magnetic, and it's really light. So that's cool. Backspacer, titanium, scales, titanium. This is steel, obviously, and you want that to be steel. All right, let's see what cage bearings we're dealing with here. Get my little card up here. So, all right, I'm back. Sorry, a little interruption there from my son. The joys of a family with, you know, trying to do your live stream. All right, so it's a 5mm, and I think I happen to have one here, 1/16 it looks like. So let's see if it's this guy's right here. Are they the 1/16 ball? Yeah, 1/16. Okay, so it should be these guys right here. Yep. All right. So I'm going to put this over here. Put these off to the side. Just make sure everything's nice and clean. And what makes this a captive pivot, you see how it's got a little flat part right there? That means, you know, right there. See how it's got a little, that's what's gonna keep it flat. So when I put this in here, now it's flat and it won't rotate. That's what makes it a captive pivot. That's cool. Now on these washers, there's gonna be a smooth side and one that's like, it's got like almost burrs or something to it. Make sure you have the smooth side facing in. Even if it's already got a little track for the balls, that's fine. Now we're going to put a little oil in there. I have 85 and 10 weight nano oil. This is the 85 heavyweight. That's for the detent ball and the detent track. This is the lightweight. This is the 10. Now, this is all worn off because I'm going to use the rest of it before I replace it. But I have another backup tube. Over travel. The stop pin. Interesting. Okay. There's something on that one. Let me get my other strop. I typically use this for when I'm polishing phosphor bronze washers, but the reason why I say that is because this is the actual smooth side. There's stuff on there. I don't know what that is. All right, that's better. I don't want to use the other side. That was kind of rough, so I'm going to switch it. But I polished it off, so I don't know if something got on there. It almost looks like Loctite or something. But now I've got that smooth side, very, very smooth. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. All right, one's a long screw, one's a short screw. So typically the long screw is the one that's going to go through here. So I'm going to assume this is the long screw. Didn't really pay attention, which you're supposed to. Blade place. We're going to tighten that pivot up. All right, let me put a little. I forgot to put the. I forgot to put the 85 nano weight on the detent ball, which is a bummer. But I can usually get it on this way, kind of like when you first get the knife. Let's put it on the detent ball at first. That's the detent hole right there. So what I'm doing here is just kind of, because it's coated, right? It's got a PVD coating on here. It's not DLC, but it's PVD. So it's going to create a track. You saw that part of that track when I had the blade out. What I'm trying to do is just kind of work that through, kind of break it in a little faster. Just put a little bit of pressure on the lock bar as I move the ball across. Smooth out the track. There we go. No blade play. All right, very good. Very, very good. Oh, is that the right one? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put a little Loctite on there. By the way, in case you're curious, these are the bearings that go on there. Put this to the side. So there you go. I guess I knocked that a little bit. All right, so let's zoom in. So that's the ones you want. These are the bearings right here. The 5mm 1/16 12 ball count. They used to be 11, just so you know. 0.2 inches inner diameter, which is equal to 5mm. 0.37 inches outer diameter. The thickness of the washer itself is 0.05, but the ball count thickness of the ball is 1/16, which is different, right? So the washer could be different than the ball itself. Sometimes that matters, depending on whoever's making them. Right? So we'll put these in with the knife. I want to experience this knife wonderfully. Oh, that's right. We were going to put Loctite on, weren't we? I said that, didn't I? I'm sorry. Wipe it off, making sure there's no oil on the grooves, because that's the one thing you don't want in there. Oil. Just enough Loctite to get on the threads. Not a whole bunch. I'll let that travel just a little bit. Take the extra off. I have another cloth I like to clean that off with. Trying to keep this somewhat cleaner than my other one I had. I had to replace this recently. I had one quite a few years old. All right, so let's zoom out. Oops. So there we go. So now, beautiful drop action. I love that. Love that. It's going to keep breaking in. The only thing that's kind of slowing it down is the track that it's on. No blade play. Beautiful dead nut center. You can see that. Beautiful. Let me see, can I get it on the camera? Dead nut center. Action's beautiful. Yeah. Even the detent track is starting to sound really smooth. But skiffs are always nice to put in. I jokingly call them, it's like putting a little bit of custom knife fairy dust on a production knife. This is a great knife, by the way. This is a really premium knife. When I first got it, I thought it was a budget knife and everything, because I've only really had the budget knives from Crispy Donut Community, but I was like, man, this feels really premium. And I was like really surprised. And I was like, wow. And then next thing I noticed, I see S90V blade steel. And then I'm like, these scales. I mean, then I realized, I thought it's aluminum, is, you know, and thinking it's a budget. And I'm like, wait a second, it's a frame lock. It can't be aluminum. You don't do aluminum like that. So then I was like, it's got to be titanium. And then I checked the clip out, and the clip has no magnet. So the clip is titanium. So, I mean, it's a pretty premium little knife. Kubi is the OEM for this one. They did a really fantastic job. They're just knocking it out. It's a great little knife. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. All right. Definitely going to be doing some reviews and stuff before we do the giveaway for this. This one will probably, I'm going to guess you won't see a giveaway for this one till maybe the end of January, February sometime. That would be the earliest I can think of. Because we got the big 7K coming up, right? And I want this to be highlighted by itself. I don't want this to be lost in the shuffle, because this was so nice of BladeBinge. And yeah, I'm so appreciative. And Crispy Donut Community guys, you knocked this out. This is a nice little knife. Definitely a nice little knife. I wish I'd gotten in on this one sooner for myself. I actually like this a lot. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. All right, hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button down below? Subscribing and liking the videos really helps out. Helps my channel, allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who watches the videos, who enjoys the content, who comments, who's part of the live streams, who's just part of the community. Appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Seriously, thank you. If you haven't already, hit that notification button down below as well, so you can be notified of future content like this video and other content. And a big shout out to all of my channel members out there. I so appreciate you guys so very much. You guys really, I mean, yeah, you guys do two things for me. You allow me to produce, to do things way sooner than I ever thought I could. And so I appreciate that. You allow me to do giveaways weekly. I mean, you help with the shipping. There's a lot of things I just wouldn't be able to do if I covered it all myself. And so I appreciate the help so very much. The other thing is you're kind of like my workout buddies. There's many times that I do this part-time, right? And sometimes I want to take a break. And you guys, as the members, supportive of the channel and me, I keep going. I keep going for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to you guys out there. Genuinely appreciate you. So the two things I do, because you've been so generous to me, I want to be generous back, is I do a once a month members exclusive giveaway. Usually it's a very nice knife. Not, you know, crazy like custom or something. I mean, I'm not Metal Complex or anything, but it's a nicer than a budget banger, right? So I try to do every week a budget banger giveaway for everybody, and then once a month, members get like an exclusive knife, usually a nicer knife, definitely above a budget, right? So I try to do that, something hopefully you'd like, maybe you'd want, or give away as a gift or something like that. So I try to do that once a month. It's my small way to say thank you. The other thing is I give all brand new channel members a channel sticker and then a little thank you note. That applies to basically anyone who's currently a member. If you're currently a member right now, whether you're brand new, been a member all along, or were a member, became a member again, as long as you're a member right now, you've never gotten a channel sticker, you've never asked for a channel sticker, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a little channel sticker, a little thank you note. Seriously, for me to say thank you. I appreciate you so very much. Appreciate all you guys out there, so thank you. Thank you. If you haven't already, check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.